Welcome back! Mission 2! Fun times.
Mr. President, the Europeans will be asking for our help before too long. Yes, sir. I'll take care of it. Just ain't right. We shouldn't have to beg for help from anyone. Premier Romanov's got that whole continent shaking in their boots. Romanov sending his bulldog General Vladimir in for our air bases. His forces are romping through the country like an angry bull at the Texas rodeo. At 0500 this morning, we detected a large force of Soviet tanks assembled near the Air Force Academy at Colorado Springs.
Sir, urgent transmission from Agent Tanya in the field.
It looks like the commies have captured the Academy, General.
Well, why the devil did you wait till now to contact us? We can't let Vladimir take that air base.
With all due respect, sir, we've been a little busy.
Commander, get Tanya out of the hole she's dug for herself and make her useful, would you? I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
The heck?
We seem to have lost Tanya's transmission. Go to it, Commander.
Welcome to this mission. You're gonna get Tanya in a lot of missions. It's just a thing that occurs in this game. This mission, you start with 3 engineers, Tanya and a couple dude-man McGee's there.
Unit armor upgraded.
And a unit armor box, but don't worry about that. The people you need to protect are Tanya and the engineers.
I've located a group of Rocketeers in Colorado Springs. They're ready to move in on our orders.
Now, Rocketeers are pretty good, but they're a little derpy, especially if you give them an attack order. They just kind of wiggle around in the air a little bit. They're very easily confused, but you'll notice this base has 2 flat cannons that you can easily see. It's the only flat cannons in the base, which is why they give you that visibility. Or why it's placed there, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. As well as some turrets there, and you'll notice I forget Tanya can swim and almost get her killed because I'm an idiot. What you're meant to do is swim Tanya across that little lake, get her in there, blow up the 2 flat cannons, and use your Rocketeers, which can fly, to remove the rest of the defenses. Once you get that corner defense dealt with, don't worry about that group there, they're just gonna freak out and wiggle around. Once you get that corner gun turret down, you can get your engineers on their way in there. You don't have to wait to destroy all the defenses and begin capturing stuff. The only thing that's really important in this base is, quite frankly, the war factory, the airfield, the chapel thing there, and the refinery. You don't actually need anything else. Even if you're playing on hard, I don't think you actually need anything else to effectively do this mission, because the only thing we're going to be building are tanks. Just tanks. It's great. Tanya will deal with whatever infantry I feel like making her deal with. Tanks will deal with everything else, and the Rocketeers will sweep in a bit later to deal with it. Capturing the little command center, I think is actually what it's called, triggers this event, where you get that quote, which is famous. It's what Tanya says all the time. What that does is that just shows you the enemy base. I don't think they actually hit anything in the enemy base. They just get kind of close to it, triggers a script to show you the base, and then they just fly back. I never really used them, ever. I don't think I've ever used them in this mission, but there's the enemy base. Once again, 2 flat cannons. A single flat cannon will decimate Rocketeers because of their AI. They tend to kind of bunch up, which is really bad because flak is AoE, as you might be well aware. What you can do, though, is use them to very easily harass the enemy harvesters, which will slow down their production a little bit. It is the campaign AI, so they do have quite the stash of funds, but they do need harvesters. This is important to note. Unlike many other RTSs that I've played, they do actually need a source of income to be an actually useful military organization, basically, as opposed to, say, Battlezone, which is another game I'm doing recently, where the AI just quite frankly doesn't care. Income? Resources? What is this? We need not that. Anyway, now I've gone on that little tangent about cheating AI. The AI does
Unit
cheat.
ready.
On hard, I believe they cheat, but not to like a crazy, irritating, that's the word I was going for, extent. They get a bonus multiplier to resources, and then they get like a resource tick over time that's basically equivalent to like a harvester, so they can still build. So basically it just makes them slightly better, because they're not very good about protecting harvesters, you might notice. Even in later missions, they really, quite frankly, don't seem to care. Out front of the base, be wary of this. There's a couple of flak trucks there. They don't move. They will never move. The 2 tanks will move, but the flak trucks will not. So you'll have to deal with them just like you would a flak cannon, the defensive building. Basically what I do for this mission is I build up a nice grouping of tanks, and then I'll just use that to plow through the base. It's not a terribly difficult mission. It's only the second one, so of course it's not terribly difficult. But anyway, that's that mission. All that's left is to wait for the tanks. So thanks for watching, and I will be back for the next mission, as well as loud background sounds. See you then!
Unit promoted. Unit ready.
Got her steady glow. Pushing away. Right, got us. Stand over. Vehicle ready. Outstanding.
Unit ready.
Securing position. Bound forward.
Where's my way? Moving out, boss. How about a target? How about a target?
All fired up.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Good to go. Bound forward. Outstanding. Commencing assault. Fire zone confirmed.
Unit lost.
Ice driver up.
Unit ready.
Outstanding. Good to go. Commencing assault. Closing in. Closing in. Driver up. Bound forward.
Unit ready.
High speed, low drag. Outstanding. Bound forward. Fire zone confirmed. Fire zone confirmed.
Unit ready.
Vehicle ready. High speed, low drag. Good to go. High speed, low drag. High speed, low drag. Outstanding.
Unit ready.
Closing in. Ready to go. Pushing away. Vehicle ready. Commencing assault. Unit reporting. Securing position. Securing position. Destination.
Unit ready.
Fire zone confirmed. I'll take the high road. Clear out the place. I got him. Vehicle ready.
Unit ready.
Weapon driver up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit promoted. Unit ready. Unit promoted.
Yes, sir. Commencing assault.
Unit promoted. Unit promoted. Unit ready. Unit promoted.
I got him. I can see him.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Mission accomplished.